Greetings, citizens of the world. Citizens of the internet. We are Anonymous Brazil. In 2013, Brazil witnessed a historical moment where millions of people went to the streets to fight and claim their rights and put themselves against a lot of situations that are considered unfair for our planet. In fact, all of this sounds too good, right? However, we have been watching many of the Brazilian people that came out of their homes and went to the streets definitely did not know exactly what they were fighting for. In the middle of lack of information and bad-intentioned people, we have Anonymous, which is a frequent target of miserable interpretations. Lots of people see Anonymous as a name and a mask, the Guy Fawkes mask, which gained prominence after the launch V for Vendetta, a movie. However, it is not how some people think it is. The Anonymous ideal is not based on the movie, not even on the ideology of Guy Fawkes. It is true that in some aspects, Anonymous idea can look like with some dialogues in the movie V, but is not watching the movie or reading the comic that you will understand the real idea of being anonymous. We will talk about this in a few, but now, let us finish the reason of the mask and the name. So, you might ask yourselves, why we wear a mask? To answer this question, we must go back some years in the past. We like to introduce here, for those who do not know yet, the Chinology Project. It was 2008, when we went to the internet, we saw a video of Tom Cruise, making some declarations about the Church of the Scientology. The video spread so fast across the internet, and so fast was the answer of the church, they said it was forbidden, because it was in violation of copyrights. And, well, it is better being careful when you threat the freedom of the internet. Anonymous made a large amount of negative services attacks against the Scientology website. Was in this context that the Anonymous Collective organized itself, for the first time, to come out to the streets. It was a whole new experience, and the targets had an extensive file about oppression and censorship for those ones who put against their beliefs. Then the idea appears to all protesters to wear a mask, so to show their anonymity, and the chosen one was the Guy Fawkes mask, because it represented the very well point about being anonymous. On the internet, we are all alike, everyone could be anyone, and even only one, and we all represent the same thing. After that, the mask earned a meaning much more complex. Just like Anonymous, we were taking on larger horizons. Representing unit, up to the moment that we put it on our faces, our voices stopped being single, and turned into a huge voice, the voice of all of us. A roar for freedom. Above it we are one, no matter your race, beliefs, or rank. All of that, without mention those questions about security. When governments, corporations, or any other power structure try some kind of repression, they will be dealt with by Anonymous. Our masks were between the outrage in Spain, the Occupy Wall Street in US, the revolts in Turkey and in Greece, and even into the revolution in most of the countries of the Arab Spring. Anonymous is all over the globe. Anonymous gave support when the tyrant governments were overturned and attacked corporations that threatened people's freedom, and throughout the internet, Anonymous gave a voice and literally put on air the revolution in countries where the governments had censored the internet and other mainstream medias. Other situation that we have been watching, other people saying, mistakenly, that Anonymous is an idea from the right, others say that we are from the left. They call us anarchists, fascists, and even imperialists. However, Anonymous cannot be considered no kind of policy position, ones that our idea are always in a constant flux, and this avoids Anonymous of becoming weak or old. Our objective is to make a target each and every one of those who threatens, oppresses, censors, and hide their corruption from their nation, from their people. We mean, you have to do what is right and fair for a better world for all of us. Be the change you want to see in the world. Do not believe in anything they show you about Anonymous, and this is also valid for this video.
Who are Anonymous? Well, that's just it. They're anonymous. But the Ministry of Defense seems to have missed that key fact. They've decided to fund research into the so-called hacktivist group as part of a £10 million program of PhD projects. The idea is that the researcher will interact with members of Anonymous, learning about its goals and internal politics, as well as its grievances and how it came to be so popular. As Anonymous are not known for granting interviews or revealing the identities of individual members, we can think of a few obvious obstacles the researcher might face. Or just maybe they'll adopt the undercover infiltration route the police love so much, and next thing we know, the MOD will be responsible for a new generation of anonymous babies.
Always question, doubt always, everything. Anonymous does not have a nationality. Anonymous does not have political party. Anonymous does not have faces or names. Anonymous is all. We are every one of you. Anonymous does not have a leader, do not have a classification, not even exclusive media. We are all around the world in many medias and languages. We invite you to be anonymous. We are the voice of those who do not have one. We are many, and we are everywhere. We all want change. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. To the corrupt governments in Brazil, you will be expecting all of us soon enough.
Wow.